Hi y'all, welcome back to Feelin' Froggy Knits. My name is Maya, and today we're making another sweater vest. Wait a minute. I literally just realized that I'm wearing the sweater vest that I first made, the first ever sweater vest I made, which I made a little YouTube video about. We're in a nicer setup now, you know, we got a better camera, so let's make another sweater vest, why don't we? I have been wearing this one a lot. It's gotten a lot of use and wear, and so I know another one in my closet would be very nice. And a lot of the knits that are in my closet right now are this kind of like tan, brown, or black, or gray, and I want to get a little bit of color in there. If you saw my most recent video, which is where I went to Seattle, I went to a bunch of yarn stores and I got this unspun yarn. I had been looking at each shop that I went to for a pink bulky yarn and I just hadn't found one that spoke to me, but this held double as bulky and I was like, that please. Because this yarn that I used for the sweater vest is more rustic, which I have found that I really enjoy. I will never wear this on its own. It will never be next to skin. I wear other stuff underneath it. Yeah, the warmer the better. Kind of keeping in with my like knitting New Year's resolutions. Maybe not the one where I don't buy yarn, but trying new techniques. I have found a pattern. It is by MyCharmingWool. I'm not sure what the designer's name is, but I will link their everything down below. But I found one of their patterns. It's called the Iris Vest. Now, I have knitted the Iris hat, which I actually just gifted to my friend vday, and he loved it. So yay, love to gift knit. It feels so good. It fit him. Oh. Isn't that just a freaking sigh of relief when it fits? Like that, that's the biggest thing. Whether they like it, who cares? Fits, if it fits. But that was the Iris hat by Sorry Nordland. This is no correlation, but thought I'd mention it. Okay, here's the thing. I know you're gonna look at me and say, Maya, this Iris vest, what the heck? You said you were gonna practice cables? This is one cable. Oops. I know this vest only has one cable going down the center. It really is nowhere near what I wanted. But with my yarn, I don't know, it just like kind of all made sense. I just think this is the best course of action, I guess, to get boring and technical with it. And I would, in the future, I would love to design something like that because it doesn't exist and like, what the heck? I don't know. I thought anything that I searched on Ravelry would already exist. Maybe I'm just dumb and like spelled vest wrong or something. I don't know. I just could not find what I was like. I just wanted chunky. And actually, I will say Jamie Creates. She has a YouTube channel. I've mentioned her before. She has one pattern which I thought about, but it uses a super bulky yarn and I just have bulky yarn and I just didn't think that I could make it work. And it has more of a cable design, but the thing is it wasn't a true cable and I want the twist. Like I want that true cable twist that happens. I was like so close to thinking about doing that pattern. I will link to everything down below, but I think tonight I will knit this swatch. I feel like it's gonna knit up super quick. So the swatch, it says it's 15 stitches by 20 stitches, you know, 4x4. Again, this is a bulky yarn, so it's gonna, like the swatch is gonna work up fast and hopefully I will get close to gauge. I'm kind of like working weird. I'm doing something weird with the yarn and the pattern and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm gonna try to make it work. This pattern actually uses 3 strands of lace weight. It says it's a bulky weight yarn, but the sweater vest, it looks like very light and breathable and I'm just thinking like, well, that air could just be filled, right, with yarn. So that's why I'm thinking it will work. or hoping it will work at least. So the pattern I believe calls for a 5.5mm needle. I am going to be using a 6.5mm needle to make my swatch, and hopefully it will work. If not, that's a thing, is like, I do not want to have to unravel this because it is unspun. I am going to be knitting 2 of the strands together, so that will give it strength, but I really, really do not want to have to unravel it. That just does not sound like a fun time, and like, I feel like it would break. It's already been breaking on me, and I've just been breathing through it because my back kind of hurts right now, and like, you know, sometimes, yeah, we get frustrated. We get frustrated here at Feelin' Froggy Knits. We're frustrated, we're froggy, we're fantastic, we're, hey, Queen It, she's freaking clawing at the chair. Oh, you're so cute, no. Amazon sent me another one of these on accident. What should I do? I sure as hell ain't giving it back. Should I just keep them? An incentive to make more socks, I guess. Okay, let's knit the swatch. I started a little bit of the swatch last night, and I haven't gotten very far, but I have an update. My lovely cat Ivy got into my unspun yarn, which I was gonna try to do some stuff with this. That's going to require further YouTube research. So we are stuck with 2 cakes, and we are crossing our fingers and hoping that it will work out. Like, do I just like have to spin it again? I just got back from a road trip the other day, so I have so many knitting YouTube videos to catch up on. Knitting YouTubers who don't post frequently posted. Orson Knits, Well Loved Knits. Today is just going to be a big treat for me, and I'm going to try to not cry about that cake and think about this lovely one. Time to get happy and watch wonderful, you know, fun, creative YouTubers. Yes. It's been a couple of hours since I filmed that last clip of my pretty swatch. I have it here with me. Let me know if y'all took an entomology class ever, high school, college. I had to take one, and this is kind of reminding me of the bugs that I had to stab with the little pins. Anyways, I got dark. But I have my swatch here, and I have measured it. I think I might actually have gotten gauge. Hold on. This is a new development. Get your tape measures, it's a new development. Maya may have gotten gauge. I didn't get gauge. Classic Maya. I'm about a half a stitch off. I don't know what the hell to do with that. I think I'm just gonna use 5.5mm needles like the pattern says. It'll tighten my gauge a little bit, and I feel a little bit nervous because the pattern said gauge is really important. Make sure to get gauge. Again, reading the pattern before I buy it, before I blah, blah, blah. I know, I need to work on it. I think that working with the 5.5mm needles, yeah, I think it's gonna work. And if it doesn't, we can all laugh about it. Well, you laugh, I'll probably cry. Let's knit, come on. So we are in the project palace because I believe I am ready to separate for the sleeves. Now, obviously this vest is being worked from the bottom up. I've got a big tube here, which means I need to at some point separate for the sleeves for the front and the back, just because it cannot be worked in the round all the way up. I don't know why, I don't know how. I just follow the pattern, kind of. So right now what I'm just doing is I am putting the ribbing of the vest that I'm making up to the vest that I already have. My template vest, I guess you would say. I am stretching it out so that it's, you know, perfectly flat. You know, stockinette likes to curl, so I gotta stretch it out, and it looks like where these stitches are is exactly where I picked up for the ribbing on the sleeves for this vest. So it's perfect. Yeah, we are going to continue treading on. The cable has been so lovely. I absolutely love the design of it, and I love the way that it's looking with this yarn, even though it's, you know, this yarn wasn't meant for this pattern. I think it's turning out really well. I am going to continue on this, and I will catch up with y'all when I am done with the back. We're getting pretty close. I mean, this is like, is that not so adorable? I'm doing a really good job. Wow, okay, Maya. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a tight vest, that's okay. It's gonna be a sexy Valentine's Day vest. It didn't need to be loose and baggy, you know? I need it to be tight. Sidebar, I got these shoes. I got these new shoes. Tell me those are not, oh my gosh. They're Croc clogs. I needed shoes to wear around the house because I've been wearing my slippers nonstop and they are gross. Okay, whatever, let's go. Days it's been since I updated you all last, but I am just about to finish the right or left shoulder, I think. Wow, oh my gosh, it's like so close to being done. Yeah, so I've worked that, do a couple more rows, and then do this side, and then put it all together. I am hoping to finish this sweater vest today, crossing my fingers. It is just the perfect time to cuddle up on the couch and to knit the sweater vest. Let's get to knitting. I'm gonna cry, this is so cute. Had to come back and update y'all because alert, first time on the Feelin' Froggy Knits channel, I have to frog a section of a project. Why am I excited about that? Here's what happened. I knew it was wrong, but I just kept going. I was like, no, this is how it's supposed to be. Wrong. You see how there are these lovely little decreases right there? Oh, they're so pretty, shaping the collar. Why is it not on this side, huh? It's on the other side. Yeah, I did it wrong, so I am going to rip that back and do it again. First time ever frogging on the Feelin' Froggy Knits channel. I feel like a little bit of an imposter. Okay, let's get back to knitting. Let's block it. It is done. Well, surprisingly, I have completed this task right on time. It is currently Wednesday night, right before I normally upload, and I am here to tell y'all that we finished the V-Day vest is what I'm calling it, but it's called the Iris vest. I guess now I want to give my kind of final review, final thoughts on the yarn, on the pattern, on everything, just to kind of close out this video nice and neatly in a little bow. So I used an unspun yarn, and then I also used Malabrigo chunky yarn. The chunky yarn is very soft against my neck. It worked really well. I love the look of the like chunkier collar or chunkier yarn used to make the ribbing for a vest. I don't know, I just have always liked the look of it, so this motif really speaks to me. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's good up against my neck, so that is a-okay. Obviously the unspun isn't touching my body anywhere because, like I said, I am a wearing shirts under vests kind of galley and will be for the foreseeable future, which means I get to work with whatever yarn I want to. But anyways, we're getting off track. This yarn was great. The unspun yarn, I think in the first couple of clips, I was like, oh, this yarn keeps breaking, it's fragile. But honestly, that was user error once I did start to work with it and just understand it more. It's just like using any new fiber, everything is different. You know, I was lucky enough because I use the 3-needle bind off for the sweater vest, but you know, I didn't have to do any Italian bind off, anything like that. I judged the yarn too quick, I believe. Once I started working with it, it was really strong. Once I found a rhythm with it, it was really strong. You know, if you pull too hard on something that's not meant to be pulled too hard on, it's gonna break, which might be like a nice lesson for all of us. Like sometimes the maximum amount for one is the minimum for another, you know? That's life. We're all different. Anyways, this yarn, I thought once I got used to it, it worked so well. I enjoyed working with it a lot. I think it worked up beautifully. This is just such a unique yarn and a unique piece to have in my little but growing collection. Well, now I guess we can talk about the pattern because I want to talk about working a cable for the first time, because that was the whole point of doing this vest and making this video, was to do a cable. Obviously, there's only one cable on this vest. The rest is stockinette. I just love the look of it, so tough luck. And I thought the pattern was really straightforward. Actually, when I was thinking about recording this bit, I was thinking to myself, I want to say this part. I did not have to look up any YouTube tutorials, which we're all shocked. I didn't have to, I know. I am queen of like, I don't care if I've done it a million times, I'm still gonna look up how to do it. Long tail cast on, I just now stopped looking up how to do it, like. Oh, except for a 3-needle bind off. Well, I'm a liar, oh my gosh. I did have to look up a tutorial for that, but I'd never done that before. But everything else, doing the cables, everything, the way it was written in the pattern, after reading this pattern, I think I'm more of a written instructions rather than a chart girly, but I have not tried to just read a chart yet, so we'll see. I just read the written instructions and it was a piece of cake. The designer made it so easy. Again, everything will be linked down below. The yarns, the pattern, everything. I don't really like it when I work a pattern and I don't get to show y'all or you know, say stitch counts and that kind of stuff. So hopefully the next pattern that I make a video about will be free because it's more fun when you all are involved. in the process. Now I want to get a little bit more serious. Sorry. I just wanted to be like, you know, a little transparent and just tell y'all that I'm kind of going through it right now. Not really having the best time mentally, and I have not been knitting as much. I haven't been inspired to make as much, and I don't know what that is. I'm in therapy. I'm working through this kind of stuff, but it just is really affecting me, and I just wanted to let y'all know that because I might not be putting out a video next week just because I've not been creating, I've not been knitting, I've not been doing anything. I just wanted to let all of you know that just in case a video does not come next week, that I'm not abandoning you. I love you all so much, and I'm having a lot of fun creating these videos, but I don't know what it is. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like the things that you want to do and that you've been wanting to do just feel like nothing anymore. They feel like whatever I could touch, I could never touch it again, and that's fine, which is like kind of scary a little bit. I just like want to be a vegetable, and it sucks. It really does suck. It honestly took a lot for me to get up and record this little bit, but I am loving these relationships that I'm developing through YouTube and through Instagram, the people that I'm connecting with. Like, you all are just so sweet to me, and the comments that you leave are so nice, and so it just makes me feel like I should be telling you this because you're my friends and I'm sharing my life with you, and you are sharing bits of your life with me through the comments, and if you have videos, I want to watch them. So I just wanted to keep y'all in the loop, I guess. Just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. Warm regards, Maya. What am I, sending an email? Jeez Louise. On that sad, sappy note, I know this is like Valentine's Day lovey video. I apologize for the dark turn, but life's full of dark turns, and Valentine's Day is not the best time for a lot of people, and maybe this year it's me that gets to feel bad. I want to reiterate that I love you all very much, and I appreciate you and your comments and your likes and your subscriptions and everything. I'm just an appreciative little girl. Okay, well, I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day wherever you are. I will see you all on the next one. Okay. Bye!